Hello, everyone. Actually heard this song on my way home from work, and it felt like an appropriate intro song. Welcome to my stream. Uh, if you're watching this after the fact, I recommend looking into the YouTube link below, as I'm still disputing Twitch about all the muting they like to do. They get a little trigger happy with the mute button. So, right now, today, I haven't really planned today out very much. I don't really plan them out at all, but, I also fell asleep as soon as I got off work, and I just woke up. So, I gotta deal with that, too. Just to let you know, in case you couldn't tell, this is M83 Midnight City, but this is not an ad for the Victoria's Secret swimsuit competition lingerie show. Whatever it's called, you know. Honestly, though, the Victoria's Secret, the commercial for their whatever it's called. Back when there was a TV and I watched it sometimes, I saw commercials, and the commercial for that is actually where I heard this song first. Good at There we go. Yeah. Honestly, I was gonna bring up Last FM. So a few more songs I wanted to grab off of what I played at work. That caught my attention. I just have to find them. Let's see. A lot of these are off of those burp playlists. I liked this song. Matt and Kim. It's gonna be under various artists. And I'm never gonna remember. will find it alphabetically. Not gonna remember which playlist it's off of. There it is. All right. See, it hasn't updated actually.
At 1 a.m. we go for gold. At 1 a.m. when we lost control.
Well,
At 1 a.m. oh yeah, goddamn, we don't wanna go home.
so I'm gonna have a week left.
At 1 a.m.
To get this under control.
shades of gray, black as the night.
For 8 tracks.
We all sing along. Get it,
There we go.
get it, get it. At 1 a.m. let's make mistakes.
So I'm actually gonna
When
get started.
we cut the brakes.
They've changed this site because, as you might have noticed, the last time I made a mix was June of 2014. Let's see what we can do. Nope. There we go. I'm gonna start just by uploading some of the songs I know I want on there. That's totally not. So I definitely want Modest Mouse. Tortoise. Passion Pit's gonna be next. And then May Night and Day will be the next one. Let's see. Murder by Death I haven't figured out yet. Silver Sun Pickups. Let's see. Well, I guess that's what we're listening to next, guys. That was the previous song was Matt and Kim, Get It? I got it off a playlist. Not sure what album that was normally off of. I can look that up in just a second. And this is Anne Berlin off the album New Surrender. Height Street? That's my best guess for the actual title of the song. Let's see. I assume that the song Get It is off the album Get It for Matt and Kim. Glad we figured that one out. So without teeth. We've got Love, Monsters, and Men. Another thing, As Tall as Lions, I know I need them, but I don't know which song. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that really limits. Song number 8. think Spring Break 1899 is going to be the winner for Murder by Death. Costello's Lions is just really, really hard. Alright, thank you, random Amberlin, who decided it was gonna play. And I'm not so good at skipping through tracks. I feel like with this playlist that I have already, these are all pretty upbeat sounding songs. So, and I know I want this to be in the beginning. So I feel like I should stick to something more upbeat. It's tough, and I don't have to go off of their self-titled. Maybe this one, actually. So this is As Tall as Lions, off the album You Can't Take It With You. Songs in Case of Rapture. I got to see these guys live late December. They reunited. I didn't know. I didn't know how crazy they would be in real life. The harmonies were pretty epic. I think it's gonna be Here Now. This is a great song, but I think it's gonna be Here Now. So now we gotta figure out what's gonna be the final song. And not necessarily like last song on there. Right now I'm just loading them to get a little head start. Because I gotta finish this. I got 5 days. So I'm not gonna do New Pornographers. And actually, I did like Get It, but I'm not gonna do Get It. Took off Foxglove. I'm leaving Killbot 2000. That song was the first song I ever heard by them, and although it didn't happen in 2016, they played it live, and that was pretty awesome. So I think, and I'm not gonna do Sarah Bareilles. So it's gonna come down to Shine a Light by Banners or Chemistry by Passport to Stockholm. And honestly, what's gonna happen with this is one of them's gonna go on the mix and one of them's gonna be a runner-up. It's gonna be a 2 runner-up month this time. Most likely. Maybe not. Maybe not. Give this one a listen again. See how I feel about it. Let's see what we got. I'm actually going to do. I'm going to play this song just to show you the difference. And make sure this is the song I want. Step City really shows the great harmonies, and they did it live, but this one is easily its equal. They're just such a complex band, and they do it so well. And for not playing for years, I can't imagine them being any more perfect than they were that night. This is not how I like this. Frozen all the time, dear in headlights. I'll get to the point. Can't depend on love or truth to get you through. Do you want me to explain? Are you broken at the bone? Harmonies are subtle, but do you try?
sad to see it go.
Like, I don't know. If you can't hear the intensity of the emotion in these songs, then you're probably heartless and have no soul. But anyway, now we're gonna see between Shine a Light and Chemistry. And I know I played Chemistry last time. I'm not gonna play it again. This is basically me reminding myself about Shine a Light. I think I played it last week. And then we'll move to some new stuff, I promise. Try to leave some of the boring stuff out of here. But yeah, I'm definitely going to stick with Be Here and Now as far as tall as lines go. And this one, we'll see if it's worth keeping at all, and if it is, whether it's going to be on the mix or honorable mention. So this is Shine a Light by Banners, which, let's see. Which is...
Light will lead the way beside you free. 'Cause I'm only looking for a little peace. And when the night falls, oh, call on
Wait,
me.
MTV still talks about music?
Just don't forget to show me some mercy.
So it's just self-titled? Okay.
Shine a light on me. Oh, shine a light on me. 'Cause I was lost at sea while the waves were dragging me underneath. Shine a light
Hello!
shine a light
Holophobia 1? I hope I pronounced that right. Sorry if I didn't. Trust me, I'm feeling the struggle. I'm trying to learn Icelandic, and I'm the most American sounding any language I ever try to speak person. Is this Kyle? Is it Kyle? Are you Kyle? Are you my spirit animal, Kyle? But yeah. Welcome, my one viewer at the moment. just been working on tidying up my God, I'm having really a hard time with words today. I thought you'd think like a nap, and it was like a true nap, which I normally can't do. Uh, oh, it's someone I abandoned in Iowa, and now I don't know. I abandoned a lot of people, so I'm trying to. Oh, look, you have a picture. How are you doing still in Iowa? Can you can you blame me? What's the weather like right now? Because I bet it's not 70. Oh, look at that noise. Um, I don't honestly know how to make that stop. Other than, well, I guess I could mute. Nope. Nope. I can mute my entire browser. Just had an epiphany that I can probably go to the settings in the actual browser. Or not the browser, the website. If I can figure out where settings are. Hey look, settings. That way you guys don't get beeped as much, and also I don't want to get beeped as much. So, okay. Okay, that's better. Um, yeah, I imagine Iowa's cold. Do you go to Steak and Shake anymore? It's one of my. What should I play next? I need some music going in the background here. I can't do that to anyone. So I left off on the letter M. So that doesn't help. I left off at like minus the bear, I think. So anyway, hello everyone. I have 2 viewers now. I'm moving on up in the world. 3. Welcome everyone. It's a little quiet at the moment, so I'm gonna stick something in the background super fast, and it's not gonna be minus 6. I only have them because I'm a hoarder. They were mean to my friend's band, so I used to like minus 6, but one of them was a dick to my friend's band, and so I only have them because I don't delete anything ever. Well, you know, since I have one person here from Iowa, I guess I'll play Midwest Dilemma, although Chicago isn't quite. 3 hours is close enough, right? That's some good background music. Chicago and Northwestern. I actually got to see these guys play in the Quad City areas, but I honestly liked them better live. Alright, so I have 2 people from San Diego and 1 person from Iowa. Welcome to my stream. I'm a little all over the place today, mostly because I don't normally take naps, and when I got home from work I super passed out and woke up 5 minutes before I started this stream. I know that movie I don't know where you're from. I can't, I don't... I believe you know where I live. I have no idea who you are, though. Empire is Kyle, I'm guessing by the same headset. That's it all. I don't know how to take that. I have a very... That's not the right word. Expressive face, I guess. I can't always control it, though. Wait! If you're Kyle, who's Empire? What? Everyone just has the best headset. Holy crap! Well, I just got everyone wrong. This is why you don't make assumptions. Welcome! In middle school. Kyle, you know what? Just stop telling me how wrong I am every time I say something. Just because I'm wrong doesn't mean you need to tell me. No, so I used to know a little bit of German because I went to a thing called College for Kids, but it was in 8th grade, which was a very long time ago. So I don't remember anything, and I promise you I could not pronounce it correctly. I'm learning that, like, any language I try to learn, I will always sound like a horrible touristy American. I can't do the stuff with the mouth that you're supposed to do. Depending on the language, it depends, but it doesn't matter. Can't do it. So, so what I started working on at the very beginning of this is every month I do a mix for my. I'm not even gonna try and say that. No, I'm not ready to make fun of myself yet, or subject my... I give you guys enough fuel to tease me that I don't think I need to add to that. So yeah, I do a monthly mix, and I'm rounding up everything I want for January's. I posted on 8 tracks, so what I started was just loading the songs here. I have one more spot open that I haven't quite decided which song it's gonna be. It's between one of these two, but I played one already. The other one I played last stream, so I don't want to get like too repetitive. But I'm also trying to work on, I have a mix that I'm working on for Francisco, one of my coworkers, and a mix that I'm working on for Ye, my roommate's girlfriend. And then I also have, I'm always working on mixes. I have mixes for a lot of people. There's actually a few playlists that I still need to import that I just haven't gotten around to. And so some of them I have a mix for a funeral and rainy day, but those don't have a deadline. Those don't have they're just songs I think of, and that's the feeling I get for them. Or like, I'm kind of controlling, so when my funeral comes around, I know I'll be dead. I can't really do much about it, so I'm making a playlist now while I'm alive so that I can still force the music I like on everyone even after I'm dead. Do you guys have any songs you'd want played at your funeral? See if I have them, or I can look them up. But most of them are kind of to do with death. like Band of Horses, A Funeral is about funeral. But so is Send Me Home. I really like. I'll go ahead and start with. I'll get some more music playing. Stars. I died so I could haunt you off of the Five Ghosts because if I had a choice when I die, I would totally haunt people. So I want this song at my funeral. But yeah, I mean mostly Rammstein. You'd play that at your funeral? Which one? Which song? Do I have? This is all I have. I don't know if this is everything.
Thousands of faces you touched once. Thousands you lost in the fire.
No! No, Kyle.
The door of the house was in
I almost didn't pause that quick enough. Sad trombone. Don't sad trombone my stream.
you know that he's there.
So this plays. I'm gonna keep scrolling up because like my main focus is trying to get more songs for Francisco and Ye, and then I'm gonna narrow it down from there. But yeah, you guys, if you have any stories or if you have a specific Rammstein song and not a sad trombone, let me know. I can play that on here too. This is like perfect funeral song. I want only to haunt you. Stars is a band out of Canada, and they've been around longer than I can remember. But they always seem to have. Let's see. I have it. I'll play that next. What is it? What is it about? It's gonna be an interesting transition, I think. But still, a better transition than sad trombone. Remember, Kyle, we have round 2 of Glitter Dicks still coming, and I control the alcohol.
One day we all disappear. We'll walk till we get to the harbor. They'll never know we were here.
Okay. I can't learn all of the languages. Alright. I like the feel of this. I mean, that was mostly counting, right? So, God, that voice. It just is like, it's the type of voice that just, you want to be inspired. Like, you're ready to conquer the world. That's, I don't know. I've got another viewer. This is just a little derpy music stream. I'm currently playing, I've got a viewer from Germany, who I'm just going to call Germany. Um, this is a song he chose to, or she, I'm sorry, I shouldn't assume. Since every time I've made an assumption so far I've been wrong. Chose to be played at their funeral. And the previous song I played was I Died So I Could Haunt You by Stars. That's one I chose to play at my funeral. But I'm just going through and working on some mixes for friends and for myself. And, telling some stories along the way. So I did not instantly learn German, but I did use the internet, so I cheated, and it looks like, I mean, the main thing is it's saying, here comes the sun. I mean, I'm reading someone else's English interpretation of this, but the feeling I get from it is, you know, you can, the translations, like, are so hard. You're right, learning the language would be the best way to actually understand the feel from it, because reading this English translation and then trying to summarize it is because it's not about, like, I mean, yeah, it's I don't know. It seems like it could be, you know, maybe referencing, like, here comes the sun, here comes the end to a sense, and how you feel about that is up to you. You can, you know, be scared and freak out and whatever, or you can accept it and do something awesome while you're waiting. That's a very, very loose interpretation based on very English version of the lyrics, but I don't know. Given how the song sounds too, I just kind of sounds like saying just man up and be strong. Doesn't matter what the end consequence is. That's me. Oh, if it's not for your funeral, what would it be for? What song would you play at your funeral? I can't keep up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm slow in the head today. I don't know. That could, I mean, that could have been a good song for your funeral too. Like, it doesn't all have to be. I don't know. I've been to so many funerals and it's a bunch of choir hymns, and take out of the consideration that I'm not much of a church person. I just I don't know. No, that's most of the equation, is how I'm not much of a church person, and then hearing them sing about how, you know, you should find Jesus and accept, like, his plans for you. And I'm like, this is a funeral and it's about the person. It's not about what religion I was before I walked in this door or wasn't. So I get kind of mad at traditional funerals. I understand that it is exactly that, a tradition, but, like, we should be focusing on the life of the person who passed away, like remembering them, not, no offense, but not remembering Jesus' life. He had his funeral. I sound so awful. I'm so sorry. And I apologize if I offend any Christians or non-Christians out there. I don't know. I just try to... I figure if I follow Wheaton's law, don't be a dick, I should be alright. Like, that's a good singular rule. And I'm a very empathetic person to real people. So let's see. So right now I'm looking through some of my metric songs just because I want to find something for, yay. But trying to... I'm gonna play, I think she might like Give Me Sympathy. But I'm also gonna put, Stadium Love for her little mix. The title is misleading. I'm gonna put Gold Guns Girl in Francisco's. It's not... That one's gonna be more of a placeholder. That might be a good song for him, but... Monster House is one of my favorites. Just switching it up a little bit. I'm gonna check out that ballad because I can't pronounce it next. I played two As Tall as Lion songs earlier, back to back, so... Oh, it's right at the top! Look at that. So we'll come back to that one. This one gets closer. Kyle, what is this song? Oh, okay, okay. Doesn't have to be in English. This Phenomena song is me. I don't have a place for that one. Sometimes I pick songs based on their title, and sometimes it's really good and sometimes it's not good. Let's see. Martinez is really ridiculous. Her songs are really weird but catchy. Oh, I just had it. There it is. Alright. So Germany, do you have a name? Or would you prefer to be that I keep calling you Germany? Let's go ahead and get the song you would play at your funeral, because this time it actually read it correctly. Manuel? Or is it completely different because it's German? I don't know how I didn't realize how complex languages are. When I was learning Spanish, it didn't seem so bad, but I was learning Spanish in a town of 6,000 that was full of white people. So I sounded very American, but so did everyone else. But here in San Diego, it's so diverse that even the English words I say, I sound wrong sometimes. Is this kind of could this song could be a love ballad too, yeah? Or am I misinterpreting the lyric? The English. Or is the person who translated this translating wrong? Oh, languages. I wanna. That'd be so cool to learn multiple languages. I'm working on it, but I did read where um, you should wait until you hit intermediate level um, before you start another language. So, and that takes like 3 to 4 months in theory, but I think I'm slow, so it's probably gonna take me longer. Unless you can reach intermediate level without actually being able to pronounce the words correctly, because, for example, I can't roll my R's. Okay, that makes sense. Without you. Nice, actually. That would actually. I'm gonna sneak that over there. Um, gotta have a playlist. I think that's really cool. Although I could see, I have a friend who technically I dubbed him in charge of this playlist after I die. He might troll me even after death and play a different song. But it's always in flux. Like I just throw that's something. Whereas like my monthly mix, I'm narrowing it down, I'm tidying it up, I'm putting it in the order I want. Like this, I don't intend to die anytime soon. So although I'm throwing songs in there, I'm not I'm not really concerned with making it perfect yet because I'd like to think I have like a good 50 or more years left on my life. And that's plenty of time to get a mix edited. And honestly, I love like I have more music than I've listened to because one thing about me is if I hear one song that I like and I get that song, I have to have the entire album. So sometimes there's songs where I'm like, I absolutely love a song by an artist, but I haven't heard the rest of the album. Um, it depends on timing too, because you can set time aside to listen to an album in its entirety, but to actually pay attention, it's not always so easy. So a lot of times, like I'll get new music, I'll get like an album based on one song that I like, and I'll just throw it on my iPod, and hopefully one day it comes up on shuffle. And a lot of time that happens, I'll have a song for months, and then all of a sudden I just hear it for the first time. I'm like, this is amazing. So like with Rammstein, I've had this for a while, and this is actually all of their music I got from one of my best friends in Illinois, and it was there was something he had I really wanted, and I just except I can't remember which artist it was, but the fact that he was like, "Well, here's my music library," I was like, "I'm just gonna copy all of it because that's what I do with music. I need it all." So I hadn't actually heard that song before, and that's an awesome song for a funeral playlist. So that's really cool. I love even if it's stuff that I already have, or in the next instance I'm gonna play a song that Kyle sent, like, or if it's stuff that I don't have, like I love finding out about new stuff from all over. So let's see, Kyle, this demon girlfriend. English sub, that means subtitles, right? No, yeah, I'm an idiot. Dubbed would be if they tried to sing over it, which would be awful. Why would anyone do that? Alright, so this is a song Kyle is recommending for Francisco's playlist. Did that just a little bit? Of course this would be good for Francisco. This is amusing. But it is just past 4 p.m. at my place. Where is it, or what time is it for you? And where in Germany, if you don't mind me asking? 'Cause yeah, it's what? It's 4 p.m. here in San Diego. In my hometown in Illinois, it's 6 p.m. So my parents should just be getting off work. This song is something, Kyle. Let's see. It's like, I feel like this should be in a video game. Like, do you know the game Catherine? Like, that's not the game this should be for. It just made me think of it. God, I need this game. This game. Where it's, oh, Oberhausen? Is that how you say it? Am I close? So it's kind of late for you. Are you normally up this late? Yeah, no, I don't think the beat is too repetitive, like for a video game, but I see it being like in my head, like a game similar to the Catherine games where it's like a dude trying to make the right choices for his love life, but this is like some sort of boss battle or something. That's the vibe I'm getting from it. Before you even before you even describe like the actual meaning behind it. Like, oh, you want to win your boyfriend's heart? Fight to the death first. Alright, so maybe this actually will make a... Okay. Apparently pause means repeat. Make a good transition into... I'm really, really curious. Like I said, like I was saying before, like Melanie Martinez, like I heard Dollhouse. I heard... The first song I ever heard by her was Dollhouse, and it came on... It was actually... So, 8 tracks where I... Oh, there... Dropping things. 8 tracks is where I post my mixes, but you also like I browse mixes. I play random mixes on there, and someone actually had Dollhouse by Melanie Martinez on their mix, and I made note of it and sought her out after that, and I found the EP. And then when the full length came out, I haven't really heard it yet, and the fact that there's a song called Mrs. Potato Head, I kind of want to hear what it sounds like. But the lyrics that she sings about super contradict the beat of the song usually. Like I don't know if this is the case, but with like Dollhouse, it's talking about how they look perfect on the outside, but the family has really messed up on the inside. But it's just like this catchy, like cutesy tune, but when you actually listen to the lyrics, you're like, wait a minute, what is she singing about? So I'm curious to see how Mrs. Potato Head turns out. Oh god, it's so loud! I made a mistake. I'm sorry if I deafened you guys. So, on Twitter? Awesome. I'm trying to get better at Twitter. The past like few weeks I've just been posting when I stream, but like how is this? No one will love you if you're unattractive. Like, that's this song is talking about. But do you hear the beat of this song? Is that something you would... I can't handle this. Like, if you haven't heard of Melanie Martinez, like, you should look into it's some seriously messed up stuff, but it's so good. Like, she's basically mocking I don't know, media, the American way of life, where everyone needs to be perfect and beautiful. She sings about some disturbing topics. It's such a horrible song. Yeah, it's super satirical, but just yeah. Let's see.
These come with a warranty. Will a pretty face make it better? Oh, Mr. Potato Head, tell me, how did you afford a surgery? Do you swear you'll stay forever, even if her face don't stay together?
This is so disturbing. Like, if you weren't listening to the lyrics, you'd be like, oh, this is a nice beat. And then all of a sudden you're like, wait, what did they say? Alright, so what else do you have? Kyle! The title says I can take off my panties. Before I play that, I'm actually gonna, this band that goes by Matthew is really hard to find existing. Like, they don't anymore. But I super got into them when I was like a freshman in college. And his voice, like, I always loved his voice, but after this album, I found their music working at the radio station, like my college radio station, and I just fell in love with it. And then I never figured out how to see them live or any of their other music, if there was any. It was just the promo that got sent to our station, and I was super happy about it. Yeah, Kyle sent me another, looks like it's by the same artist as that previous song, and the title is I Can Take Off My Panties. So I guess I am not going to do that. But we'll play that song next. And then what about you? What else besides Rammstein do you listen to? I'm not even answering that, Kyle. I think, like, have these guys, I'm trying to see if I can even find any information about them. Yeah, see? It is less than $5 for this CD. They're from Chicago. This was released in 2002. And that's the last they don't even have a Facebook page. They have a MySpace page. I can't believe MySpace still functions. Look how emo they are. They were like the perfect amount of emo for me when I was in college. Oh. Sorry. So what's this you want instead, Kyle? This one? So not the panties one. Well, that was a misleading, thought it was gonna be a slow song. Am I doing better with the mic thing, or should I just stop breathing altogether? I bumped it too close to my face, but I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Yay, I can breathe. Recently got The State of Gold by Matt Pontier. They're something that old Francisco and Ye need. I like this song a lot better than the first one you sent, Kyle. But the auto-tune is strong. But I argued with my mom about that. Like, there's a lot of popular music that uses autotune that it doesn't help. But knowing when to use it is talent in itself. And maybe this isn't exactly autotune, but I think you know what I'm getting at. You know what I mean? Straight up a machine. So today is the day of me being wrong constantly. Well, you know what, that's an art form too. So I was half right. Earlier stuff. It's really good. Kyle, I don't know where you're going. This is a music stream, not a computery stream. Unless you're talking about the Twitter where they fed only magic cards into an AI and it's slowly creating its own magic cards, and some of them are horrifying. Alright, let's see what this is. Epilogues. Alright, give this one a go next. Wait, I need to... Got a Kickstarter? Oh, they made it. Right. I'll just blame myself again. Oh yeah, isn't that the Google Dream Machine? This stuff? There's some more terrifying ones than that though, Kyle. The epilogues. I like this. Google Deep Dream, Dream Machine, same thing. The building ones from Google are a lot less creepy than like the animal ones, in case you were wondering. These guys have a bit of a this has like reminds me a little bit of Silver Sun Pickups. Like it has a Silver Sun Pickups feel to it. Are you familiar with them at all? Like this though. I like that. That's really good. So let's see what we can do next. Mark Rose is good. Actually, Mark Rose is the lead singer of Spitalfield, which was a band I like super nerded out on when I was, that's not even the right term. loved, I still do love everything about their music. They ended up splitting up. He started doing some solo stuff, which is good, but I miss Spitalfield. Okay. Like, I love his voice, but it's not Spitalfield. He's very, very... He's very, very nice, and super smart when it comes to business. Manchester Orchestra. Oh, look at that. Hey guys, I got a few new people stopped in, it looks like. Maybe my timing's off. I'm just working on a few mixes I'm making for some friends, a coworker and my roommate's girlfriend. And also my monthly mix that kind of do like a musical scrapbook of how my month went instead of a photo scrapbook, because I'm really good at associating moments to songs. Sometimes I look at pictures, I'm like, I don't remember that happening, but I hear a song and I remember the exact moment it's tied to. But right now we're listening to Wonderful Trouble by Mark Rose off of the same titled album. And I was just talking about how I really think he's a talented musician. I absolutely love his voice, but the style of music I appreciated when he was in Spitalfield a lot more. This is good, but it's just not my thing. Let's see. Right now I'm trying to figure out which Manchester Orchestra song I want for my coworker. But feel free to make suggestions. Just found out about a band I hadn't heard before. My other viewers is from Germany, and he shared some music for me. So we're gonna try All I Really Wanted by Manchester Orchestra, see how this sounds. To give you an example, like I said, currently I'm working on a mix for a coworker and my roommate's girlfriend, because she's actually she's gonna be going back to Korea in little over a month, so that's gonna put a little strain on the relationship. She wants to come back, she's hoping to, but I know her family is not the most keen on that idea, so we're not sure how the ending's going to be. If she'll come back, or if it's gonna be like if she'll come back in 2 weeks or 2 years. So I'm making her a little mix to just in case. But other stuff that I'm always constantly working on, kind of like a sideboard, would be for my funeral. Or just like rainy day music, or just random playlists, like music that you get a certain feeling from. I'm always interested in how other people interpret that, like what songs they think give that vibe off. Because I would have, like, for example, I would have never really looked to Rammstein for any song for a funeral, but Manuel, I'm gonna pronounce the song wrong, but he pointed me to one that's more of a ballad, and yeah, it's singing about without you, and that's kind of, it had a nice feel to it. It's a good choice. I can't believe I don't have more magnetic fields, so that's a little disappointing. Let's see. I think that one would work okay. So that was All I Really Wanted by Manchester Orchestra off of the album Cope. Now I'm just going through, I think this entire hour and a half that I've been doing this, between talking about songs and playing some of the suggestions from my viewers, I've been on the letter M the entire time. And I didn't even start. I've been working backwards through the alphabet. So I started at MI and I'm just now in MA, if that says anything. One of the songs, and this one's actually gonna go on my January mix, is Night Day. It keeps coming up, like on shuffle, and it was actually a song I picked out. I did a little thing on Facebook where I told everyone to give me a letter, and then I found an artist of that letter, and within that artist found a song specific to that person, not any song, but a song that I felt connected with that person. And this was actually for one of my coworkers, but ever since I found this song, it's randomly been coming up through shuffle, and I just really like the I like the lyrics behind it. Oh, it's playing two songs at once. I thought I paused it.
There are things about me I just can't ignore. I know I want to change and I see that door. On the other side, daylight decides there will be war.
Okay. Oh, I know Bright Eyes. That is a good song. There's a lot of good Bright Eyes songs, though. Stick that in there, though. But not everything needs to be about making Francisco cry, though, Kyle. And what's this one? So what's this song about? What kind of style does it have? And let's see. So, got. Oops. Okay. So is it Dennis? Where are you from? This is such an empowering song. This one's actually good for Francisco too. So let's see what this one's gonna be. um, hmm. This could get complicated.
Einst lag ich unter dem Grase so kühl.
So let's see.
Nicht stört mich auf ein Laut noch ein Gefühl.
So this is Ballad of Revival?
Wo mich nicht Strahlen traf.
Is that correct?
Nicht Sonne noch Mond dort, wo ich mich hab eingewöhnt. Warum lasst ihr mich nicht schlafen? Ich ruhte tief überdauernd die Zeit, so fern von Hunger, Gefahr
This is probably
und begann mich
my
zu
favorite stream so far since I started this. The first day I did this was really cool, but the last few times I've been doing this, I haven't had as many people like to interact with. I've had people like listening in the background, and I mean I can be pretty good at talking to myself, but I prefer not to.
So geschah's, dass ich das, was ich einst war, vergaß.
So Russia? Is that correct? That's so awesome. I honestly, I think it's so cool that I have people from not here watching me. This is awesome. I get to meet new people. I actually picked this time here because I start at 3 p.m. till 5 p.m. and a lot of the people I know here still are at work, and I don't mind. I see them all the time. I like having the diversity. I like meeting new people, even if it's over the internet. Make friends over the internet. This would be a good song to sleep to. It's a long song, but I'm. That's true. I could fade it out. I try not to skip songs though. At least on this stream. Like if I'm driving in my car, I skip through songs pretty quickly. But at least for this, I try not to, because like you don't. I guess this could be an exception just because it's like 3 times as long as most songs, but it's nice little background music too. I'm kind of amused by how this is more of well, it's a ballad of revival, but you like listen to it when you're sleeping, and then this song I really like, which is super upbeat, and it's talking about staying awake. I kind of like the irony for that. It's got a good vocal range too. I wonder if this is gonna be like YouTube Inception, because when my stream's over I always upload my videos to YouTube, so it's gonna be like YouTube on YouTube. I don't mind. I hope they don't get mad about it though. I don't know, we'll see. If I hear a good point sounds like it's building in intensity though. it wouldn't necessarily. I'm only stopping it like a minute in advance, but nice little fade out, I suppose. I'm almost a DJ. Alright, so I'm gonna play this one. It's completely the other side of the spectrum, though, where it's super not a ballad. Fun story, I haven't seen Ellie Goulding live, but I've seen videos of her live. She is not a good live performer, from what I've seen. Whereas, like, As Tall as Lions were amazing live. They're just as good live as they is on their recording, but Ellie Goulding is apparently better on the CD. Definitely not like the best transition between songs, but I was more amused by the irony. So, let's see what else we have. So after this song, I think I'll have time for like one more song. Let's see where I wanna end.
We've got a lab that hasn't even begun. Something is calling us. We're breaking free. I'm curious. I need to see.
Just the title of the song, Love Me Like I'm Not Made of Stone. Makes me... It's amazing. Alright. Let's see. Alright, so I gotta find an appropriate last song. Let's see what we can come up with. Could do local natives. Have either of you heard of local natives before? I've played them before, though. So, I don't know. Maybe... Because the song I love the most I've already played. But it doesn't always hurt to play things again, right? Or I could play some Laura Veers. That's actually... I haven't played her on here before. We'll let her be my my last song of the day. I'm gonna do. I think "Don't Lose Yourself." I think that's a really good song, and if you're if you're still around, Kyle, I think let me know what you think. But I think this is a good song for Francisco.
I felt my vocal cords weakening. I felt my concave thoughts. I felt my voluntary blindness, staring straight into the sun. The romantic air of your eye patch called me across the room. I clung there and danced with you silent, admired your divine tattoo.
I usually do a 2-hour stream, so it's just been just about 2 hours. Is the volume better, Kyle? Okay, good. But I do this stream twice a week, same time. So, well, I guess it would start at midnight till 2 a.m. for you. Is it, what day of the week is it in Germany right now? It's Tuesday here. I normally do my stream Tuesday, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Pacific time. So it would be like midnight to 2 a.m. I know, but I have to make dinner. I haven't eaten yet.
Staring at the entrance to the mind, I prayed for your wounds to close. Tiger ointment and a cosmic collision and the crucifixion of the rose. Don't lose yourself, 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 don't lose yourself.
Okay. So then, if you take into consideration that after midnight it's the next day, for you, I would be on Wednesdays and Saturdays, midnight to 2 a.m. It's kind of a horrible time, only when you can be up late. But I'm around Twitter during the day, or your day time, and I do, I have it linked to the YouTube, so I post them after the fact if you miss them, but it's not quite the same when you're just watching someone talk to themselves. But yeah, so that last song was Don't Lose Yourself by Laura Veers off of the album Salt Breakers. Awesome. Notifications are actually super helpful because I know, like, I have friends that I love watching when they stream stuff, but they never tell me, but I get the notification, so then I can stalk them. But yeah, I've been keeping pretty consistent with at least technically. So for Germany, it is Wednesday and Saturday, midnight to 2 a.m., or here in San Diego, it is Tuesday and Friday, 3 to 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, if you're catching the tail end of this, the link to my YouTube channel is below that has all of my past episodes, and by the end of the night this episode will be up there. And also my Twitter is linked as well, and I said this last time and I'm still working on it, and by still I mean I didn't start. I'm going to start working on getting a link to my 8 tracks, so once my monthly mixes start happening again, there's a link for that as well. But you guys can always message me on Twitter even when I'm not streaming, and thanks for I'm actually thinking about adding like Sunday every other Sunday when I'm around, because sometimes I'm working, but I know a lot of, at least as far as for the Midwest and West Coast in the U.S., a lot of people can't make it on the weekdays, but if I did it on Sunday, they'd be around. So I was thinking about adding that, but I just wanted to get a little more comfortable in this since I'm still new at it. But I'm sorry that me ending the stream means you have to go to bed, Manuel, but Manuel? That's right? You never actually told me if I said it right, so hopefully I am. But yeah, I need to make dinner. Oh no, they're. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess you'll just have to stay up late all the time. I didn't realize. I mean, I got a notification that my videos would be blocked in some countries, but it didn't tell me which ones. And it sucks because right now Twitch is muting sections of my audio to my past broadcasts, but I am in the process of appealing it. So hopefully, I don't know how long that's going to take, but hopefully they get that worked out. So one way or another. But I like it a lot better when I have people sassing me and talking to me and sending me music while I'm streaming. But yeah, even when I'm not on here, you guys can hit me up on Twitter. And yeah, I'm sorry if now you're forced to go to bed, but I gotta make dinner. Thanks for stopping in, you guys, and hopefully I'll see you in, what is today? In 3 days. I'll be back in 3 days. Bye.